Hello everyone and welcome back. I've got a quick little tutorial that I'm gonna walk you guys through. Pardon the mess. I'm a messy crafter, so everything's always getting dirty and left aside, and I don't tidy up. I'm horrible. Anyways, so these little books are about 5.5 inch across, and the height is 8 inches. The video that I saw originally was from here on YouTube was Lyric Lover Crafts is her YouTube name and the channel that I watch. And then from there, she posted a video, and I can't remember the name. I just forgot it. I forgot to write it down. But I posted it on my previous video where I did a walkthrough of these other two journals that I used. What is it called? Monster Movie paper pad from Joann's. That's, I think, Die Cuts with a View. And she does, the original creator of this tutorial does a whole lot more because she's using Graphic 45's paper, I believe. And so her paper, her book is a lot well, not that it's sturdier, but she uses cardstock as the back, like a base for it. And I'm just using the scrapbook paper, as you can see. So, and it's modified too from the previous tutorial that I watched. So I'm going to do a quick one because I can't find the one that I watched. And I don't know if it was removed or deleted, but I kind of going off by memory and by watching the other video that I posted in my last video. I used a 12 by 12 sheet. I used 3 of them, but so right now I'm gonna do one with Bella Boulevard. I really like this one. I found it, I think I ordered this one online. So I cut the paper down first of all so that it's 11 inches going across this way for the top. So when I fold it, it's gonna be 8 inches here. So it's cut down to 8 inches. So that'll be the size of the paper you need. The 1 inch left here, you're going to use that strip to cover your spine here. That's save one so that you can alternate it there. And I like using the double-sided paper for this project because it limits needing paper. You can do the one-sided and obviously back them together, and that'll give you a thicker book, but it'll it'll be your double-sided there. So what you're going to do is you're going to score at the 5.5, and you're going to score at the 6, and you're going to score at the 5. I think I did that right. Yeah. Okay. And then you're going to do that for 2 sheets, and you're going to fold it really quickly. This paper's so cute. I don't know what it's called. I think it's Sweet and Spooky is what it's called. Anywho, you're going to want to do this. So you're going to get it to fold like this. You see that little fold? So it's like 1/2 inch. And I want this to be my cover. So I'm going to do it this way, okay? So it's going to fold in itself like this. This is what I want my cover to be. So make sure you remember to look at your pages because you don't want to make the mistake of having it upside down when you glue it all together. So I'm going to pair it up with the flower and purple. Little crosses there. So again, I'm going to do 5, 5.5, and 6. Okay, so again, I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to now this is where you can decide which one you want. I'm gonna want, because I have this blue, I think I want the purple pattern to be the next one, or yeah, the pattern like this and then like that. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're going to fold your papers. Now I suggest so it's gonna go like this. You're gonna fold it into itself like this, so when you open it up, it opens this way, and then you have your page there, and then you have that, and then you have this strip here in the middle, and now that's where we're gonna create a pocket. This is where I can't remember the step on the paper that she used to create the pocket. So what I'm gonna do is I want to take this paper and I want to make a pocket out of this 12 by 12 paper. So this is where I know I'm not doing it the way the video I saw, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece that's going to be 8 inches, and I'm only going to do maybe about, let me see if it's here, so maybe about there, so it'll be basically maybe 3.5 inches. And then I'm going to fold it like this, and I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to show you guys something else too before I forget. The other thing I like to do is I want to do a border punch. Let me move this out of the way here for a minute. Before I glue it down, I like to give the middle page a little border trim. So I'm going to just go ahead and do that. So you have your pattern there. Let's get this out of here. Toss it in the trash. Okay, and what you're gonna need is some glue, because you're gonna glue that down there. But first, what you want to do is you want to glue this little spine here. So I use a couple different ones. I've been really enjoying the Bearly Art Precision Glue. It actually dries pretty quick. You're just gonna run your glue there, okay? And you're gonna hold it down, okay? I don't even know if I showed that. So the glue's in there, and you just hold it for a little bit. You might even put it like this for a minute. And while we do that, I'm gonna cut my other strip of paper. What did I do with it? Oh, it's right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this strip. So see, this is what I'm gonna do. Instead of using a measuring tool, I'm just gonna eyeball it and draw my little line there. Then I'm going to, I need to flip this around. I have some old paper cutter. Probably need a new one by now, but okay, right about there. Okay, so now that I have that cut, that's another strip I can save to use for the embellishing of the book. So now that I have my page there, I know that I'm gonna create a pocket like this that's gonna be folded, and I want it to be just about there, because I'm gonna cut a strip of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of fold it into itself. Sometimes it lines up pretty good, other times not so much. Sorry guys, I'm kind of not paying attention to what I'm doing. So that's my little pocket page that I'm creating, and then I'm just gonna cut this there, and I'll probably use my scissors for that because it's gonna get glued down anyways. So okay, there's that, and I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down so that by the time it gets done drying, I can do the next step, which is to create an opening on this side. So you're gonna take your glue and you're just gonna do the top and the bottom there. Not a lot. This glue's pretty decent, actually. So you're just gonna, and this is gonna slide into the little middle part of that wedge that we're creating. Okay. Now that this is basically dried, see, I have this part here, and this is where I'm gonna sit my book, which is, let me see, the spider's are going this way. See what I mean? Okay, now you're gonna take your next page and you're gonna have it sit right there. So you're gonna glue it down like this, and this is how you create your book, okay? I hope that helps. And the other thing you can do is, if you want to, the pockets, if you want this a corner or round, you can get your round corner puncher too to try to give it more shape, or you can leave it like this. Okay, and you're gonna want to really bring in when you glue it down, make sure you get in there because you don't want it loosening up. And it's also going to help when you have the, okay, I'm just adding glue there now, as you can see. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and go right in there and make sure it lines up nicely, and then you're just going to adhere it. There you go. Okay, and then once it's dry, you want to get your scissors and you're going to cut like this, okay? You're going to cut that at an angle. Like that. Okay, so both these edges are at an angle. And then you're going to take your pocket, and what you want to do is you can get any, you could just do a straight kind. I like using they're called pinking shears, I think. And you're just going to cut along the edge. It doesn't have to be perfect, obviously, but I like to use these scissors. They're so hard. Okay, so I've got that shape going. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your little sleeve there and you're going to slide it in. It's kind of hard at the beginning, but you get, I think I glued it too much at the top here, so I need to just maybe pull it apart a little bit there. Okay. And I'm going to, there we go, perfect. Okay, so now you'll see that I'll add glue and glue it down and then hold it and press it, and there's your book. Now you can get your scraps piece of paper here like this, right, that is left over, and you can create your pocket there. And then when you're done with it, you can put a strip going around it, like to create, let's say, a belly band all the way around like this, and use the little Velcro straps like I did here with this. Okay, so you glue it down first before you put your little piece. Now, the piece that I'm gonna probably use is this one, and it's about 1 inch, so I'm gonna cut down the middle, and I'm going to glue it down again with glue, just glue, or you could even use the eyeballs if I wanted to. And that's it. It's easy and simple. And then you just create your little pull-out pages there. You can take some of the extra bands like I did, paper, and create your belly bands, glue at the top, glue at the bottom. And same over here. Now for here, the little tuck spots, I can use scraps, piece of paper, cut down, and then just glue an L shape. And then that way the pockets will, the paper can, like, you know, slide in and slide out. And that's about it. I hope this helps, and it's not too hard of a tutorial for you guys. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Bye.